Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is beef bulgogi. Today I'm going to show you a low carb, macro friendly version of beef bulgogi. This is going to be great to top on noodles, your favorite low carb noodles, your favorite low carb rice. Let's jump right in. I am going to be using a ribeye today, but you can either use thinly sliced brisket or another lean cut of beef. I just happened to like ribeye and it's what I have at home. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cut of meat and you're going to thinly slice it, honestly as thin as possible. I'm just going to take it and slice. If you're using a fattier cut of steak like I am, such as ribeye, just cut away the fat. You don't really need it for this recipe. You can of course keep it if you want, but for the purposes of beef bulgogi, just cut it away. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. I'm gonna put my sliced cuts of steak into a larger bowl and let's start marinating the meat. For the marinade, I'm first going to add a little bit of avocado oil. I'll of course include all the measurements down in the description below. Next, some low sodium coconut aminos or low sodium soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, gochujang, which is fermented chili paste, minced garlic, and you can use minced garlic that is in a jar like I am, or you can do freshly minced. Next, I'm going to add my sweetener of choice. Now for this, you can use whatever you honestly want. You could use erythritol, you could use stevia, you could use monk fruit. I'm gonna be doing my brown sugar stevia sweetener. I think the brown sugar, which has a little bit of a hint of molasses, but it's still stevia, adds a nice sweetness and flavor to our beef. I will of course have this brown sugar linked in my Amazon links in the description below if you want to purchase it. I'm also going to add a pinch of salt. Because I'm using a low sodium coconut amino sauce, I want to make sure that I'm adding enough sodium. So if you're using a regular sodium coconut amino or soy sauce, you might not need to add a pinch of salt to this at all. And finally, I'm going to add some sesame seeds. This is completely optional. Add it if you want. And let's give this a mix. After I've mixed my steak with the marinade, I'm gonna add a handful of shredded carrots, and let's mix that together as well. We're ready to cook our beef bulgogi. I have a nonstick pan that I'm heating on medium heat. I'm gonna take a little bit of avocado oil and I'm gonna put it in my pan. And once my oil gets hot, I'm gonna add my beef and we're gonna let it cook for about a minute and a half. My oil is hot, I'm gonna add my beef. And I'm just gonna spread it in the pan and leave it untouched to cook for a minute and a half. After a minute and a half, you're gonna give this a toss. And we're just gonna cook it until it is thoroughly cooked all the way through. And there you have it, delicious, super simple beef bulgogi. It is low carb, it is high in protein, a really great meal prep. I absolutely love topping it over my favorite low carb noodle. I'm not sponsored by this company, but I absolutely love the spaghetti style miracle noodle. I've linked it down in my Amazon links in the description below if you want to purchase it. Again, I'm not sponsored by the company, though I wish I was. It is so, so delicious. I like to mix it with some sesame oil and coconut aminos before I top my beef bulgogi over it. And I like to also sprinkle a little extra sesame seed and green onion on top, which is of course totally optional. But the most important part is getting the perfect bite. This is such a great go-to for a Chinese takeout at home. You guys are gonna absolutely love this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and cheers. Wow. That is absolutely incredible. It honestly tastes exactly like Chinese takeout, and that brown stevia sugar is perfect for that sweetness that you need in this recipe, and a great alternative if you're on a low carb diet or just someone who's watching your macros. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.